He actually wrote it?
Probably wrote it.
No, it's probably written.
You think so?
Yeah. He probably freestyled
all of his
some of it.
freestyles seem like it's off. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but because he's performing it, it's a video. So I think he knew what he was gonna say.
Oh, it's a music video too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, like when he was recording the song, I wonder if he just one take freestyled the song, you know, and obviously then did the videos and everything else.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did both. If he like freestyled a lot of it and then like tweaked it, like when he like went to actually record it and stuff like that, and like this probably sounds better if I said it like
add
this,
a few things
or change the bar, you know what I mean? Like he probably did that.
I'll do all the studio stuff, you know, ad libs and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just weird for me to listen to a song of his, you know, because I've never heard his songs before, so it's like very unusual.
Oh, got the Air Maxes on.
Yeah, you see that, right?
I keep it moving, I'm never gonna stop. Soon as it's stagnant, I break out the box. They thought my shit was a novelty. I treat my life like a novel and rewrite the plot. Y'all know I'm bringing it right to the peak. Feeding my audience week after week. Start listening from the beginning, you'll never be finished. My catalog deep.
Thank you for joining us on my catalog. Today, we got Harry Mack back in the building. And today, he actually has a music video of his own song. We've been talking about this for a long time. Listening to him just murder freestyle. He's like the freestyle god for sure. Like, I don't know anybody who can beat him in the freestyle, but we were super excited. This is his actual song, and it's called It Goes Deep. And obviously in his freestyles, if you know him, you know, like nobody goes deeper. You know what I mean? So you give him a word, he goes deep, y'all. So yeah, let's see. Harry Mack, It Goes Deep.
Let's get it, Harry Mack.
Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what this is, man. Turn your fucking volume up. Yo, hey, come on, listen. I said, time to get creative. Y'all know coffee is the drug of choice. Knocking all them sloppy demons off me just to hush the noise. Bless my inner child, spoiled rotten with a bunch of toys. It's the opposite, the muscles popping from a ton of roids. Natural growth, the Mac took an oath to leave no gaps in the practice of the raps that he wrote. Every chapter masterfully crafted, dog, it has to be dope. His dreams, fasten to hope, schemes act as the rope. Sharp bars off the dome, throwing darts from the melon. If the art is compelling, then your heart will start swelling. Expanding with love, get high like cannabis buds. Candle it up, I'm just hoping y'all can handle the buzz. Because admittedly, it's almost too much to take. Utilizing raw truth just to hush the fakes. We keep it authentic till the end of time. I send a blend of rhymes, beats, bending spines. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep.
Yeah, the deep part reminded me of Ice Cube, and like well, first of all, he's saying a lot in here, but I love his positivity. That's one thing. And I love that little afterlife. It goes deep in the afterlife, right?
You're going to feel this in the afterlife, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you know the pyramids and stuff. Like the Egyptians believed in the afterlife. You know what I mean? So when he's saying deep, like if you go look for a tombstone of a mummy, you would have to go really deep. You know what I mean? And I like that play. Like I thought it was great. He's been spitting bars since like the beginning. I love his like positive twist though on everything.
Yeah, even the thing that he was talking about with going deep as the Earth's core, right? Like he really playing on the going deep, right? And you're gonna feel this in the afterlife, because like not even just like the deep of like the depth that you're talking about, like underground, but he's also talking about it's gonna be going so deep that like you're gonna feel this, like your soul's gonna feel this even when you're not around, right? That's how deep it is.
Fire,
yeah, like the inner deep. Right, which is fire.
The Roids line was fire too. Everything before they like the whole first verse was like nice, yo. Like there's so many like metaphors in there and so many lines, you know.
Yeah, huge flex. I love his flow in this too, man. His flow, he's killing the flow.
Yeah,
like this is a super, like I got super 90s vibes of this whole thing, right? Yeah. Like his flow, the beat, like everything sounds like this came out in the 90s.
Yeah,
which I love.
Goes deep. You know what I mean? Yeah. 100%.
Know the buzz, because admittedly, it's almost too much to take. Utilizing raw truth just to hush the fakes. We keep it authentic till the end of time. I send a blend of rhymes, beats, bending spines. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. I don't need motivation, all I need is a routine to focus on creating instead of shifting to new scenes. Swifter with the verses like Floor from Swiffer, they too clean. Addicted to the process of painting pictures of true fiend. Miles Davis on blue and green. Ill melodic phrasing, caught a sensation that's hot and blazing while jotting all these thought creations. If it's not authentic, then I'm not relating. Pause the philosophical postulating, you'll stop debating. I'm clearly the sickest, the lyrical misfit. They feel me when they hearing me spit. This is merely a tidbit that goes deeper than regions over which Poseidon presiding. In fact, deeper than black holes sucking the light in. Deeper than that addiction to the rush of excitement the drugs are providing. Deeper than the crushing depression. Deeper than rock bottom. Deeper than the love that you finding from a friend that's hugging you tight without no judgment inside him. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the app.
Yo, I love that verse, yo.
Damn, that flow.
Deep, bro. Yeah, he was going deep, yo. And I love the camera angle too, as he was doing that. Like the way it was, yeah, man, that was fire, yo.
That hugging line was deep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fire, bro.
Super duper. Yo, he was using some words that I've never heard before in there.
Yeah, that fucking philosophy for
yeah. He started getting like Lupe nowadays. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, please don't take it. And then he brought it back. I was like, oh, thank you, appreciate it. But you can tell his intelligence is like, oh man, next level, bro. This guy is a genius, bro. Genius.
That flow was one of my favorite flows that he did when he sped it up right there, and then the way it sounded, like that was fire. I like that.
Yeah. And I love, like, he was kind of like, as the verse was ending, like it was getting deeper and deeper and deeper. You know what I mean? Like the video was getting deeper. He was getting deeper with the lyrics. You know what I mean? The flow was getting deeper. Everything was getting deeper till the hook came in. Boom. And then back to the deep, you know? Like that was fire.
Yeah, he really brought in like that deep, like in every aspect that you could think of, right? Like when you think of deep, he literally brought in like every like rock bottom. Like he literally brought in every scenario of like deep.
He's so tough, y'all. And I love how like he keeps like all the people behind, like the lady and her son and people just walking by. He's so natural. He's so like with the people, you know what I mean? You can't do nothing but root for Harry, you know what I mean? He's just such a great guy, y'all.
Yeah. He's almost really, like he's keeping it authentic, right?
Yes.
Like he just said.
Yo, he stays keeping it authentic.
Absolutely.
Judgment inside him, it goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. I said deep. Cracking the surface and rapping with purpose. Any distraction I curve this. I'm attacking these verses with a vengeance, so unrelenting with my craft as a wordsmith. It has to be perfect. When we in the lab and we working, it's similar to pastors and churches. The passion is palpable. More than the cash that you stashing is massively valuable. Molded from molten hot, malleable materials. The incalculable power alchemy leads to miracles. This is not rap, it's an offering to God. Strip away the artificial off of the facade. Condition critical MCs are put up in the ER. Energy received through these bars.
The wordsmith part, I love that, y'all. Wordsmith, because he really crafts them. You know what I mean? He really does that.
He definitely
makes gold, bro. Like he ain't no joke.
Yeah, that was a bar right
the
there.
Facade was fire. Yeah,
yeah, that was that. That's a darn DeMarco fuck.
That whole freaking scheme right there that he did with the pastors in the church.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that right there was a whole bar, bro.
Yeah, that was a whole scheme that he did, which was
crazy. That's the type of I like, yo. I like those are my favorite type of rappers, yo.
And how many different flows did this dude already rap now? In this freaking we're only 2.5 minutes into this. Did this guy change his flow like 4 times?
Yeah, but he's so nice because he does that freestyling too. Depending on the beat and depending on the subject, you know what I mean? Like, he's so quick to get it done. It's like, man, it's a cheat code, bro. Like, can you imagine any other rapper being able to freestyle like he does? They would be so cocky. They would tell the entire world they're the king of rap. With the skills that Harry Mack has, it's great to see a man be so humble and so, like, grateful and so, like, kind, you know what I mean?
My craft is a wordsmith, it has to be perfect. When we in the lab and we working, it's similar to pastors and churches. The passion is palpable, more than the cash that you stashing is massively valuable. Molded from molten hot, malleable materials, the incalculable power, alchemy leads to miracles. This is not rap, it's an offering to God. Strip away the artificial, offer the facade. Condition critical MCs are put up in the ER. Energy received through these bars, effortless rhythm entities regard. Every rhyme is heavenly, I'm forever gon' climb to the very peak. They saying Harry's weak, they trippin', make you aware of secrets that's buried deep. So listen, it goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep. Every time I grab the mic, you probably feel this shit off in the afterlife. It goes deep. When I start exploring the verse, I burn motherfuckers like the core of the earth. It goes deep.
Got that old school beat too. So the wordsmith line, he definitely was talking about the Alchemist book. And I don't want to ruin it for you guys just in case you ever read it, because it's a great book.
The truth, I'm probably never going to read it, so you can
okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ruin it for everyone. In the Alchemist, like the guy, he's searching for the alchemist, right? The one who turns regular metal into gold, right? And he goes through like the worst and the best and just a total adventure around the world. He starts in Spain, where he's from, right? He's at this broken like church, right? And he's sitting there, he's like a sheep farmer, you know what I'm saying? Barely surviving type of scenario. So he travels the whole world, he gets robbed out there, all types of stuff happens. He's obviously like traveling the world looking for this alchemist. He's going through deserts, all types of crazy stuff. And then finally, when he goes through it all, after years later, he ends up back at the same spot in the same place, same broken down church and everything, and then realizes that there was gold planted deep under where he was laying at. Like a case, you know, like treasure. The treasure was under him the entire time. He went to travel the whole world looking for an alchemist that turns regular metal to gold, so he can, you know what I mean, improve his farm, improve his family and stuff. And then he comes back home, he's been there the entire time.
He had gold under him, yeah. Jeez.
And you know, that's why he was like that wordsmith, you know, like a blacksmith. He was looking for a blacksmith that's an alchemist, the guy who turns the regular metal.
Oh, that's the bar. That's the bar. Yo.
That's why he says something about the alchemist in there too. That's why he took me there right off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
See, you got that because you read. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the
and I read it because of Will Smith. Will Smith said that's one of his favorite books. So I was like, yo, I gotta read this. And then like I ended up reading it, and I think that's what he's talking about, the wordsmith. You know what I mean? My craft in the wordsmith. Yeah.
Like his craft.
And now he said something about
Yeah, he actually said alchemist.
Yeah, he did, right?
Yeah, he said alchemist. Yeah, so I think it's exactly what he was talking about, because I think he was even talking about like finding it like where you're at, right? So I think that's exactly the same story, because now that you said the story, now that makes more sense because what he was talking about.
The book is deep.
That's a bar.
The treasure was deep. You know what I'm saying? And like, yo, that's wild, yo. That's super bars in there, yo. The Mac took an oath, man. He's gonna come up with nothing but fire.
No, yeah, this whole thing, man, like super, like even the last two verses that he did were like super crazy.
Yeah, the beat was kind of old school too, right?
Yeah, very boom bap. Like this is very boom bap, like kind of that beat.
Some Mob Deep, like shook ones almost. You know what I mean? Almost.
No, this is more like very well. Obviously, I think Harry Mack is a conscious rapper. He sounds like a conscious rapper. I just think he was born in the wrong era. I think he would have dominated late '90s, early 2000s with this style of rap.
You know, I'm talking about the instrumental only. I'm not talking about his like flows and stuff.
Oh yeah, but
you know, I'm talking about the instrumental is very like he said, boom rap, but like it reminds me a little bit of the shook ones, like different rhythm.
Shook ones kind of it sounds grimy, yo.
But look, I'm gonna show you something like right at the end, because it was knocking at the end. Hold on.
It was a fire ass beat though.
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
Well, you say that. Well, you say it like that. Yeah, I can see it now.
You feel that?
No. When you said it like that.
Yeah,
the way
it's
you
slower.
said, because it sounds more aggressive. The
Yeah,
way he
yeah.
rap, it doesn't sound that aggressive on it.
No, no,
Sound like-
that's he's a good guy. That's right. No, for sure. Yeah.
damn, yeah, that actually that didn't sound that
That
bad,
beat,
bro.
right? Yeah, yeah.
No, the way, even what you said on top of that video,
Yeah.
that sound like literally like a Mobb Deep song.
Yeah, yeah. And he was super deep, bro. That's what's crazy about it. Like, yo, his whole scheme, I don't think he even means to do the scheme that he got going on up in here. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Literally, this line says
Deep,
every chapter masterfully crafted. I think he meant to do it. I think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. He's brilliant, bro. This fucking guy,
No, he's a great
different type of talent, right? Like we always talk about him putting 10,000 hours into this and mastering this craft. But like I think at this point, like this is a different type of mastery. If he was a blacksmith back in that time when they were like, you know, you had the blacksmiths that were like creating these swords and these special weapons from nothing, right? Just from metal. And he would be making the best weapons. Like everybody would be going to him, right?
Yeah.
Like, this guy, like, it's so perfectly crafted. Like this guy would make the craziest weapons that like were like indestructible. Like nobody would be able to stop this guy.
Yeah, if you're looking for hip hop, he's just Harry got it. You know what I mean? He's living, breathing hip hop. You know what I mean? Like this guy is a hip hop head for real. You know, because that's how we know too, because of his freestyles when he was mentioning Wu-Tang and Nas and his songs. And I mean, like this dude, like he's a student of the game for certain. You know what I mean? So he's definitely a hip hop head. No question.
Yeah,
and a hip hop head would choose this beat too. You know what I mean?
100%. But that's why I like rap, yo, like hip hop / rap, because I think they're two different things. But there's so many different styles in rap. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Like there's so many for certain. It's hard to even tell like who's the best and who's not, and who was more this and was more that. Like it's tough because like everybody came in with something, bro. Everybody has something. Ja Rule has something during his little terrain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even the forgotten rappers had something. That's why they became like something that you know the name, like Cannabis, like, you know what I mean? You know the name. Now, I'm not saying like I love all of them. I'm just saying everybody brought something to the table, even if it was a crumb. You know what I mean? Somebody brought the grapes, somebody brought the wine, somebody brought the beer, somebody, like, everybody contributed to hip hop. Thank you for joining us on my catalog. We just got done listening to Harry Mack, It Goes Deep. This is one of the first songs that I've ever heard of him, and I thought he did an incredible job. I thought, like, he has a lot of hidden meanings in there. I love the old school beat. The old school beat is really, really nice. I love the video too. The video worked really, really well. And yeah, shout out to Harry Mack, man. He's the man. There's no question about it. So we gave you our thoughts. You give us your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about my catalog. Until next time.
Peace.
I keep it moving, I'm never gonna stop. Soon as it's stagnant, I break out the box. They thought my shit was a novelty. I treat my life like a novel and rewrite the plot. Y'all know I'm bringing it right to the peak. Feeding my audience week after week. Start listening from the beginning, you'll never be finished. My catalog deep.
But bars, man, just bars on bars. Like that, all he's giving us right now is just bars.
Nothing but bar. But he's known for that, you know. It seemed like he freestyled it too. Like I'm not saying he freestyled it because it sounds like it's a freestyle. No, it's perfect. Don't get me wrong. It's an actual song, and yeah, people could try to write something like that and probably won't be able to. But I'm just saying, like, because I know his intelligence when he freestyles, everything he spits now, I'm just thinking he's just off the top. I don't think he's ever used a pen and a paper in his entire life of doing any music. Like, the guy is incredible, y'all. And I love the scenery over here too. That the little dog walking, he's on a bench, killing it, palm trees.
Yeah, it's like a boardwalk, right? It looks like he's like on a boardwalk.
Yeah,
like
Venice Beach or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, right.
California beaches for sure. That's what.
Yeah, you got palm trees everywhere.
Yeah,
like
in Florida.
Yeah, that in Florida too. So
yeah.
But no, it's definitely California because I think he lived in California, so it makes sense.
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably in LA to be specific.
Probably because that's where everybody's trying to make it in LA.
Yeah.
That's where Hollywood is at. So
yeah, you're not gonna live in the redwoods and try to be a movie star.
Yeah,
you got to move to Hollywood, LA.
You know what I love about Harry Mack too is like where he brings you to, you know, because he says something about children not having toys, and then somebody being like, you know, jacked up off steroids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like two different, but he puts it together so well. You know what I mean? Even though like he's speaking about two parts of different, completely different worlds, he puts it together in a scheme where it all comes together like beautifully. You know what I mean? Like he's so good, bro. He's so like, I'm not even gonna say he's good. He's great, bro. Like this guy is freaking amazing. His brain needs to be checked, yo. There's something wrong with this guy. Like there's no way you just give him a word and he just murders. He makes songs like this all day, every day in all of his freestyles, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just so crazy, yo. Somebody definitely needs to check his brain, yo.
Right? And the other cool thing about this too, like even with the lines that he was spitting, like I love like, because when you expect him to make a song, like you would think that he's gonna try to make like a pop song or something that's catchy, but like even in his verse, he talked about how he's still keeping it like this rap stuff authentic. Right, like and raw, right? But he even used the word authentic. I'm keeping this authentic, right? But it's because of the bars, like because he's still giving you all these bars that he does in his freestyles, but he's doing it in like a song form, which I think is dope. Which is why it makes me feel like a 90s, because like 90s songs were all like this. It was very bar heavy, and like even the chorus was like mostly like bars.
I totally agree with you, and I do appreciate that too, that he's keeping it lyrical, but I didn't expect him to do anything else but keep it lyrical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because that's what he does naturally, freestyling, let alone a song. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, it's as expected. Harry Mack is doing Harry Mack. You know what I mean? And like, what I love about Harry Mack, like aside from all the other rappers in the entire world, is I love his positivity, bro. Like this dude does nothing but spread love. Because I know how to freestyle too. And when I freestyle, I get like super like battle aggressive. You know what I mean? Like I'm always like talking smack, basically. You know what I mean? And I use profanity. I mean, he did use profanity one time in here, but usually I love Harry Mack's like mind. He's such a like a loving, caring dude. You know what I mean? And you can sense it in his freestyles. You know what I'm saying? And in his music too.
But
he's a good guy, yo.
Like
he's
from
really
getting back from where King Bro was saying, yeah, this definitely, to me, this sounds more of a freestyle than him writing it.
Yeah, because we know him as we know him. It's hard to think anything else. I can't imagine this guy even knows what, like, you know, writing in a notepad on a phone is, or even like, you know what I mean? I don't see him reading off a phone. I don't see him reading off a paper. I just don't. Like, I don't know. Like,
nah, he's doing the Jay-Z and Lil Wayne method. Well, this is like all just coming out of him.
Yeah,
like they don't write nothing, right? So it's the same way. Yeah, I think Harry Mack is already on that level. Well, he doesn't need to write any of this stuff down.
Yo, but the amazing part about Harry Mack is like when he freestyles, and he be freestyling for hours. Yo, bro, it's like this guy doesn't make no mistakes, no nothing. There's no cuts in. You know how like a rapper will go like, "I'm going down the street." Yo, I like that part. Yeah, bring that back. I'm going down the street. And now I got this beat. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like they structuring it in the studio, which is you know, plugging in and plugging out, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing away from them. You know, that's brilliant too. But like this guy, when he freestyles, bro, it's like he doesn't make no mistakes. He's just like a computer, bro. He just like, he takes the word and he just digs in deep, bro. It goes deep, just like he's saying in the song. Like, so for him, I can't see him writing this song. I can't see him writing anything. I think this guy is just like a computer, you know what I mean? Like an AI.
Yeah. He just got to a level now where literally like he turned how he raps into like how he talks now. Like he can literally just rap and it's just like him talking. Like he got it so effortlessly, and like he's got it down packed to like what he's gonna say and how he says it. Like it's almost just like he's having a natural conversation all the time, but just in a rapping verse. Right?
Can you imagine he's being interviewed and he just answers everything with a freestyle rap? You know,
I would love to actually see that. Like the guy that makes fun of Eminem all the time, that he's like, this is probably what Eminem does when he walks around the house. Everything's just in rap form.
Yeah,
right? That's what people imagine Eminem being in real life. Like that would be hilarious if Harry Mack did the same thing. Like he did like a skit like that where he
because he's so good, he will murder it, bro. Yeah,
I mean, like, just like a day in life of Harry Mack, and he just everything he's doing, he's just rapping about it.
He's brilliant, man. I love Harry Mack, yo. He's such a good dude, and he can rap. You know what I mean? This guy's a rap. Yo, bro, this dude be freestyling like 2-3 hours on live, bro. Like taking everybody's beats, bro. Like he got like millions of songs in there. You know what I mean? It's freaking crazy, yo. It's like a whole I don't even know how he has so much content to still spit after so much freestyling. He had over 100 Omega bars.
Loves rap. When you're passionate about something, you can fucking do whatever, you know, you got more creativity to do more rap. This guy loves rap. This dude loves rap.
Oh, he really loves it. Yeah. Harry Raps. You know what I mean? That's what he should have called himself, you know? Harry Raps. He's definitely raps.